Is anyone interested in doing a recap for next session for inspiration? Or of last session?
Or next session.
I'll give a recap for next session.
Who has clairvoyance and would like to share their gift?
If we give a recap, does that mean that's what has to happen next session? Because
If so, I've got some things I'd like to say.
Future. Where's my game? Okay, it's this one.
I'll go for it if no one else is going for it.
Yeah, do it.
Go for it.
So we started out pretty much being robbed by Abernathy's sister. With some very high charisma checks, we were able to only be robbed for a small portion instead of the entire thing. And even luckier charisma checks, speaking of, we got Lucky to come with us on our boat instead of with something Abernathy.
Bernadette.
Thank you. As we were... Oh, Crowley. Sorry, yeah.
Crowley,
no, Crowell.
Crowell.
Abernathy and Bernadette Crowell.
Yeah.
Crowley just is so smooth, though.
Yeah,
I know, but that's like...
Is it too late to change?
Captain Crowley!
It's definitely too late to change, and also I'm way into good omens, and so I can't.
Fair enough. So then while we were sailing back, we got attacked by sea monsters of some sort. We defeated them handily, especially thanks to Lucky. And then on our way back, conversations happened and I forgot. What's her face? Sorry, Yumi and Dasani, they switched roles. Or no, Yumi got another role, but Dasani is now the decisionist, and we have somebody else that's a cartographer.
Lucky.
Lucky's our cartographer?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, well, there you go. And that's all I remember of the conversations.
That's pretty much what happened. And then you were all going to be taking a long rest, despite it being the early afternoon, I think. So we can either start session right after that long rest ends, which would be at night if you guys had anything interesting you'd like to do, or we can just take you to the next morning. Does anyone have a preference?
There was something I wanted to do with Yop in the lighthouse. If Yop is around.
Yop is around. I believe immediately upon returning, though, she essentially sprinted towards her room. Is that correct?
Yop has been locked in her room.
Yeah, and I think we were doing stuff, so it would be like, a little bit later. I guess. Well, we're here, and it's like morning or afternoon that we arrived.
When you arrived, it was afternoon.
Afternoon. Okay. I mean, I'd come knock on her door in like an hour or two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's me.
Can it wait a moment, Krellick?
Okay. I sit and wait until she comes to the door.
Yop does not return to the door.
Yeah. I fall asleep in the hallway outside the door.
Your room is 10 feet away.
Yep.
Yep.
In the morning, Yop opens the door. Oh, Krellick, have you been here all evening?
There's the head snaps up and just drool. There's just a lot of drool happening. Yes. You're real good at making things, right?
Yes, I'm quite handy.
You think you could teach me a little bit?
Well, I'd be very happy to teach you a little bit, but I'm currently occupied with some research of my own. Could this await a few days, perhaps?
Yeah, no, there's no rush on it. Specifically, I'm looking to maybe try to see, I like me more, yeah, but I like to I think maybe I'd like to maybe try making something of my own, yeah.
Oh, it sounds like a wonderful idea, but we've got to start with the basic relics. You can't just, uh, go from nothing to making weapons right out of the gate. We're gonna have to just practice hammering some metal.
I bet I'm probably very good at hammering metal.
I think you will get the hang of it very quickly.
Um, okay. Just let me know when we can start, cause I'm very keen on it.
Uh, Absolutely. We can start just as soon as I complete my current research project. And Yop goes back in the room and slams the door.
Grelic is like his mouth is open, ready to keep talking. Okay, she's busy, and I'll go grab a. Where do you shower in this place?
Um, this room.
Cool.
On the first
I'll
floor.
go there, and scrub myself clean and get ready for the day.
All right, cool. Anyone else doing anything first thing in the morning? Okay.
I will find Lucky, or I will wait for Lucky to get up.
Okay. So the morning begins with the sound of storm. There is thunder outside, and you can hear the waves breaking against the island. Coming downstairs to the like, if you're looking for her, you could find her eventually. She's actually in the kitchen. I'm just gonna move some. I'll just move her over there. At the table. Um, with her feet up on the other chair and eating some produce, like some apples and things, uh, and just lazily staring around, like she's kind of tracking Missy with her eyes, and Micah and Toby are here as well, just helping Missy as necessary, and very much like avoiding Lucky and like her bubble. And every time one of them gets close, their gaze kind of goes up to try to gauge if she's going to threaten. She will like lunge forward a little bit to scare them, and they jump, and then she sits back. Um, and when you enter, she just happens to look over at you. Good morning.
You and I should speak. There will be some questions in town that I will need to prepare for, and for that I will need you.
Okay. And she takes her feet off the chair and kicks it towards you.
We will go to the training hall and stay out of Missy's way.
Okay. She grabs she grabs some bread, and then you step out into the yard in the storm, and in the moments that you are outside are drenched, and then you are in the training hall, which is empty. And she sits up on the counter over here.
Ordinarily, we would have these questions answered long before you signed paperwork to join, but this was a decision, so this is where we are. To begin with, is there a bounty on you? Outside of the bounty that is present for all sea princes.
Sorry, 1 second. All right, sorry. The question you asked her was if there's a bounty on her?
Correct.
And she says, likely, but I don't know for certain. There's definitely, I mean, I would dare say there's one on the captain, but not necessarily on me. Although, if there were, it would only be because I am recognizable.
I'm trying to determine exactly how difficult it will be to keep you out of
Oh,
trouble with the authorities within Saltmarsh.
that really shouldn't be a problem. She smiles.
I will take it by that you're depending on this luck thing of yours to stay out of.
Mm.
Yes, I will rely on things that are a little more certain, if it's all the same.
She smiles.
I'm not concerned with your ability to perform your cartographer duties. You seem quite capable of that. I'm assuming you served a similar post on the ship, yes?
Mm-hmm. Bosun.
Excellent. Is there anything that you think I should know about your previous activities, living victims, known adversaries, anything along those lines?
She puts one foot up on the counter and leans against her knee and just says, No. Nope. None that I could name or recall. Most don't make it far. If we met at sea, many wouldn't have been able to get too far away.
So there are likely, at the very least, living relatives of ballpark for me here. How many crews?
Maybe 7 or 8 vessels, but not that they would necessarily know. I can bring ships to the bottom of the sea. Not necessarily preferred method. It makes the rest of the job difficult, the acquiring aspect, right? But it's not as if anyone would know my face from that.
Given the availability of divinations, auguries, scryings, clairvoyances, things of this nature, you'll forgive me if I am not willing to put as much faith in your reliance on murder to keep anonymity.
You have the same concerns about Krellick?
I did. I do.
Okay.
Sorry, I got distracted by that. Our circumstances meeting Krellick were considerably different than our circumstances with you. I hope you can understand how that impacts our. Allow me to rephrase. How that impacts my perceptions of this current situation in which we find ourselves. Ultimately, I will do what I must to keep this franchise safe, to protect it. You are now part of that franchise, for better or for worse, and so this protection extends to you. I will do what I can to keep you from the wrath of anyone that might have been harmed in your previous vocation, but there will be a point at which the franchise will come first.
Okay, Zashel. And don't take that as a. I fully believe you. I think you're right. That's the right call. Just forgive me if I have a little bit more faith in my own good fortune.
I see you will fit in quite well with most of the others. I think similarly to you.
You don't?
There are a number of other members of this franchise, many quite young, who are still far more concerned with the glories and fortunes that the franchise will bring to them. What it will do for their reputations and what it will do for the things that they consider important life goals, whatever silliness you want to call them. I do not. What I do is for the franchise and for head office. This is a bigger enterprise than just myself, and it is not something I joined to advance any particular agenda, any particular goal beyond the reasonings and ultimate designs of Acquisitions Incorporated as a whole. In fact, the few times in which, well, I hope you can understand my meaning. We are a franchise. We are a team. We are supposed to rely not just on our own abilities, but on each other. And I know that is a far more difficult situation for a number of individuals, even among the team. I have no such reservations. The simplest example is that in a number of battles, I mean, look at me. I'm not much of a fighter. Kralik, on the other hand, Yop, despite her mannerisms, is very, very skilled with her warhammer. Regardless, as long as there is nothing you think I should know, as long as there is. I'm not asking for all your secrets. I have my secrets. Everyone does. Anything that only anything that might be a threat to the franchise as a whole. If there is nothing, then we're done here.
She puts her elbow to her knee and then rests her chin on her hand and says, "So, it is not only the unit you care for above an individual, but the conglomeration, the company itself. Right?"
I recognize there is a purpose beyond. In the same way that the franchise exists above any individual, the corporation exists above any one franchise.
I think in that regard, Zashel, you and I will actually get along very well. And she hops down off of the counter. Take it as you'd like, but when you grow up on a ship, a small fracture can mean everyone's death. A unit is stronger. I'm not going to be someone who's going to be poking holes in my vessel for selfish reasons.
Excellent. Also, stop terrorizing Toby and Micah. They are part of the franchise as well. Technically, they have seniority over you, although they don't have, standard actual. No, they don't have a title the way you have, but they're still part of the franchise.
She grins and then opens the door into the storm and says, "Will do."
You go ahead. I will be there later. I need to go through my book.
Alright. Yumi's cooking. What's Vikaris up to this morning?
He actually eventually wants to go see Lucky as well.
You come downstairs and she is walking in from outdoors, flicking her coat to shake off some of the rainwater, and then without taking the coat off, going to sit in the chair by the fire.
Oh, hi. My name's Zakaris. I don't think we've actually officially met. And then I'm going to hold out my hand.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm not here.
Oh, it's exactly what you think it is.
I know exactly what I think it is. But I can't react, I'm not there.
She goes to take your hand. What's your DC?
I think it's 16. 16, yes.
Okay. Alright, she puts out her hand, she says, "Name's Lachlan," and when you touch her, would you roll that d20 for me?
Hell yeah, well. 16.
You take 50 points of damage.
Oh,
They feel unbearable. Yeah, go for it.
yeah. When you grab her hand, you
Oh,
feel
no.
a pulse of energy leaving you, and then are immediately reciprocated by a shock of lightning that zaps up through your elbow and to your shoulder. And,
Does it?
Huh?
Does it cause any damage?
Yeah. 10. Oh,
Jeez. Sorry, it's only a quarter of my health. Oh, well, that's new. Does she seem to be feeling an effects?
yes.
Yes.
She withdraws her hand and shakes it, and then draws in a little bit, pulling your coat a little closer.
Right, you may want to stay close to the fire for a minute. As you can see, I'm a little bit different than yesterday. I have a couple different forms. You should never get comfortable with anyone in particular. But I look forward to working with you in the future.
Okay.
Anyways, nice chat.
Did you just come by to zap me?
Mostly.
Well, that's kind of shitty.
Well, you've clearly never been to the Feywild.
Nah. Hey, come back. Let's try it again.
Unfortunately, it only works once, so good
Too
news.
bad. And she shakes her fingers as little sparks fly off the tips.
Good news is, oh, shoot. You're good for the rest of the day.
Okay.
That's it.
Nice work, Doug.
Thanks. I was a little tempted to shocking grasp her.
That would have gone really good for the both of you. Okay. So everyone eventually rouses. Does Yop get up and join everyone at any point during this day, or is she still preoccupied?
No, she's preoccupied for the entire day.
Okay. Well, there is a pounding at her door, and Abernathy on the other side shouting, There's some franchise business you need to be in. You need to be in attendance for. Yop, you need to come downstairs. We're gonna meeting in the dining hall."
Okay, just a moment. Yop will secure all her stuff and hustle downstairs.
All right, and then Abernathy proceeds to circle down the lighthouse, knocking on every door, telling everyone that there is business being held in the dining room.
Is this still around breakfast, or is this like later in the day?
It's a little later. It's just after breakfast kind of thing. I'm assuming everyone makes it, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So when everyone is gathered in the dining hall, Abernathy says, I have some very good news for everyone. The first thing is that you have been incredibly profitable in only the first 2.5 weeks of being open. The perhaps for some of you less interesting news is that, as such, there is quite a bit of paperwork that needs to be done, and everyone has been either all right or has been handed some missives and orders and directions, and we're all going to be sitting down and sorting all of this through today. And in his hand he has a handful of envelopes. And begins handing them out. Zashel, yours is actually not very big, and that's not all that surprising. Vicaris, yours is hefty.
Love that.
And, there is, so there's some fun mechanic stuff. I say fun. It'll be fun. There's some mechanic stuff that we get to work through today. So I'm going to be handing you guys I'm going to be sending some of you instructions and some information that is special to your particular character and your role within the franchise. And then you all can work together to get it sorted. This will require some skill checks and ability checks on occasion as well. And if, particularly because Zashel kind of has his done, and his job is actually to assist in this process anyway, if Zashel is helping you out, you get a +1 to all of your checks. Let me just get that
Zashel,
started.
do my paperwork.
Okay. So just give me one.
That would be forgery of signatures, and that is absolutely unacceptable.
No, because I'll sign it at the end, and then it's me.
Right, I'd also like you to look through mine and just let me know if there's anything.
Yeah,
sneaky in there.
can you just do all this for us?
There are several spaces where you must actually initial your understanding of certain things, and so I'm afraid this must be gone through page by page.
Ah.
Yeah, exasperated sighs.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely Zashel and not what Sarah just sent me.
I sent Doug math.
Because he's a hordes person.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all gold stuff.
You wanted to be the CPA. Now you are.
It was the lesser of all evils. I was like, this one seems easy enough. And here we are.
Hey, the real power is the purse. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Wherever that money is, that's the real power.
This purse is about to be light.
And Zashel, I sent you the stuff. I sent you basically your envelope already, which was just that response to previous the previous letter.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I there's not a reality I can think of where Zashel would ever be behind.
Would ever be what? Behind on.
On paperwork.
Oh. No.
Yeah, right.
Guys, it's time to go sell our shit. Sarah, with the Winding Way loot, did we lose any of that to Crow?
Yeah, you guys lost like to
I
2,500
already.
gold. Yeah.
Yeah, I deducted that from the horde. What we have in the horde is correct. For that winding way.
Okay. Thank you.
I think that's everyone.
Oop.
Okay. Any questions in character?
The entire time Vicaris is reading this, he's just wide-eyed, and like slowly over time, his mouth just opens more and more and more.
It wants me. Wait. They want me to explain. Me tallies, I think.
As in. Keep a better record of who has the killing blow on what?
No, I'm very good. Well, I'm mostly good about it. Sometimes, if it's a big battle, it's hard to keep track of everything. They say there's redacted data, but I don't know what that means.
I'm sorry, there's a what?
Redacted.
It means they covered up the name of something?
Redacted data, stuff that has been retracted. Krellick, can you roll an insight check on yourself?
I sure
Got it.
can. I sure can. Do we get the lucky bonus?
Um, yeah, you guys are on a small enough island.
Oh, cool. I turned it off for everything else, but I forgot that there's a separate skill one to check.
I was going back and forth on that answer anyway, so and I make that decision better in a moment anyway. So yeah, 16.
Cool. 16.
16, and you recall the skulls that you moved back after your defeat against Chandria.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to, in character, explain this?
Kind of. But more importantly, what you're going to end up doing is like a check. Is you're either going to decide whether or not you want to lie or if you want to be honest. And if you want to be honest, it's a persuasion check. If you're going to lie, it's a deception check. And yeah, in character, you're going to have to figure out how you would like to explain the discrepancy, and try to amend it for head office.
Okay. Can I offer an alternative?
Absolutely, you should. Yeah, I have basic framework for this, but tell me what you want to do.
Okay. I would like. Is this like it's like magic paper? What I write, they receive. Is that how this is functioning?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like. I'd like to tell them that. Okay.
Dear sir or madam, keeping the kill count is me job. I don't need you to tell me how to do it. Go kindly fuck yourself. Or I will add one more skull to this count.
I'd like to intimidate them.
And again, this requires Zashel's help in order to get a +1 to this. So that's.
Would Zashel want to help me with that?
Fuck no.
Didn't think so.
I think it's more does Krellick ask for help? He's like, no, I got this.
Nah, I got it. Trust me.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Fucking amazing.
Roll intimidation.
Okay. I have no inspos. Praise Yop. It's a 16 total.
Ooh.
All right, that's pretty good. Until the ink ink reforms and writes to you that this note will be recorded for your file, and there shall be a notation for the discrepancy, and there will be what's the word? What's the actual word? Consequence. For behavior.
Is the writing in like how this works, right? Like, is the writing that is received back to me in this person's handwriting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I write back.
I know what your handwriting looks like. I will find you.
Bring it.
That's wonderful.
Vicaris, how are you doing?
Slack-jawed. Sorry, I'm still reading our stuff, going back and forth.
Yeah. What are you? What? How are things going for you?
I think this is I think I'm gonna need everybody's signature. Just sign this piece of paper right here for me, please. It's really nothing. It's really not that big a deal.
Okay.
I would like to insight that. All right.
Is there a problem, Yop?
It's not. It's not really a problem. It's well, I guess it's a little. It's a little embarrassing, but it's really not that big a deal. So if you could just sign this, and we'll send it back to the home office, it would be lovely.
Would you prefer if we went over in a corner somewhere? You know I'm not going to sign this without knowing what I'm signing.
Oh. I do know that, but I would greatly prefer you just signing it to going over and talking in a corner, but if that's our only option, I guess we can have a quick conversation.
Oh, I'll sign it. I need to go into town and get some stuff for my job, so.
I also need to go in town. We not doing well financially, and it is time to start selling some things.
We do have. Wait, what do you mean we're not doing well financially? We paid our dues.
Right, those are definitely paid. You're welcome.
Can I insight that?
I mean, that's not a lie.
Yeah, no, he's not lying. He's clearly concerned about something, though.
Yeah, but we's like getting paid big, right? Because of the all-in thing.
The actual pay for that was a couple thousand gold, and then whatever the salvage was. So the things that we took from the Winding Way are not contested by the guild. Is there anyone that is not concerned about
The
what?
cars, what did you do? This is, how could we be in financial problem? We need to discuss this right away. Zashel, just sign this real quick for me. The cars, what is the problem?
Right, it's just that we've made some changes, and we've grown exponentially, of course. All good things, obviously. It's just that these things cost money, and we have not paid this money, and we now owe it all very soon, or we will incur additional expenses, which of course I do not like. So it's time to sell, time to liquidate our assets, and pay our dues.
Exactly how much are we talking about here?
I mean, I don't know if you need to worry yourself with the minutia. We can just sell our stuff, and I'll take care of it all. Have you met Satchel?
I think previously, we were working on the concept that we didn't have to worry about the minutia, and now it's sort of proven that we absolutely have to worry about this minutia.
Yup, I don't think that you should be advocating for minutia right now.
Zasha, how dare you? You're gonna let him speak like this when he's determined his course of action has made us owe all of this money? Oh, you forgot, Zashel, you forgot to put John Hancock right here. Vicaris, how dare you? I don't owe anyone any money, nor does my actions have any effect on the financial or any detriment to the financial outcome of this franchise. Zashel, seriously, you just need to sign right here.
Yep, are you okay?
Technically, y'all don't owe anything. You are correct. However, we as Acquisitions Incorporated, specifically this team right here, we do owe money, yes.
What, who's telling you that we owe money?
The head office almost certainly is requesting funds for the upgrades that have been made to this franchise office, which would make a certain amount of sense had, the costs been negotiated in advance, but we can potentially still negotiate those costs, which are exactly what?
Is they writing to you? Let me see it.
Sorry, were you talking about my papers or
Yeah,
Gab's?
yeah.
Oh, no. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Again, I'll take care of it. We're just gonna go into town, sell all of our loot, and pay it back.
The amount that we need to raise will determine which items we can afford and can't afford to keep, which, given the somewhat lackluster salvage from our last mission, will sort of impact a number of decisions. So none of you are okay. Zashel just kind of puts his head in his hands for a second.
Yumi, can you talk to those loners that you know? Maybe they give us the money, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore.
No, because then you'll probably have to pay them a lot more than you have to pay back Acquisitions Incorporated.
Yeah, but
So
I'm
no.
not paying anyone back.
No.
Okay. Here,
If I need to make more fee payment, I can, but I don't know what I would have done that cost more money. I bought everything for the garden myself and
okay.
my
This
pots,
is
and I don't
okay. Just
understand.
this is not. None of this is on any individual. This is on the franchise as a whole.
Is it
Right.
because
So
we updated
whatever
the turtle
you
shell?
are, the turtle shell, this facility itself, we had the training yard put in.
If I knew it would cost this much, I don't think we needed it. Like, did we really need it? And Yumi kind of looks around as the improvements we have.
It's too late to worry about that. The costs are in. It's just a question of what those costs are. Again, none of this is on any individual member. No one should be embarrassed to share these missives with the franchise. This is all coming from head office, which means this is for us as a group.
Yumi,
This
it was
is-
very worth it, because otherwise we wouldn't have Rage Fang.
True, I do like duck. But I already have an idea for mine, and it's gonna be a surprise, so you'll find out when it happens, and Yumi will give you 2 thumbs up.
This is not yours. This paper is not mine. That's not Krellick's. That's not Yop's. That's not Vicaris's.
But
All
this
of
is my
these-
job.
It is your job for the franchise that we all are a part of.
Yeah, but see, this isn't that sort of thing. It's not like something like Vicaris or Krellick's counting. It's not relevant in that sort of thing. It's alright, fine, I'll give you a hint. They want me to do a team building exercise. You can wait until I plan it, okay?
That's fine. That's fine.
And then she's going to just go back into the kitchen and make some tea while they argue numbers.
Well, I think, my task, if handled properly, well, it might actually help address the issue that Vicaris has been assigned to deal with.
Which we can't know whether that's a valid point until Vicaris, if you can just let us know what the franchise owes.
Right. Well, I mean, I could also just take care of it. I'm the hordes person, right?
Lucky comes up behind you and snatches your paper from you.
Of course she does.
And laughs.
Excuse me. Those are my papers. If you want to be the hordes person, you could ask for it, but you didn't. So, I'll take those. Thank you.
It's not that bad, guys.
Will
How
one of
bad
you
is not that
please
bad?
share with the room?
I don't know why she isn't stealing Yop's papers as well. This seems a little, discriminatory.
Oh, Yumi just left her paper on the table. Anyone can read it if they want.
No thanks.
It doesn't have her plans on it. No, I mean for Zasha, who's curious.
Zashel's not going to read the paper. Zashel just doesn't understand why what is supposed to be a team is not being a team.
Yeah.
Right.
That's-
I know some additional team building exercises that are necessary.
Yeah, clearly we need the team building exercises.
Right. It's not even
Hear-
4,500.
Hearing that was like the highlight of the day, and it's only whatever time.
It's not even 4,500. You can buy a boat for more than what that's worth.
Right, and I'm just gonna take care of it. Nobody here needs to worry. Just let me sell our stuff, and I'll take care of it so we don't have to pay an
Did
additional
need
tax.
to worry because, for instance, that plate that we found, which I don't think any of us were interested, or any of you were perhaps interested in wearing, was something that I could have considered learning to use. I have considered learning to use so that I stop getting stabbed.
Ah, so then stop considering. I'm gonna sell it.
Problem solved.
Right?
Knowing the amount determines whether that is a worthwhile endeavor. So you understand why perhaps
Well,
being
along
willing.
those lines, it seems there might be an opportunity to raise a little bit more gold. Apparently the recordings that I have been sending to the home office,
Head office.
head office, yes, thank you. I'm a little nervous. Well, it turns out they've become quite popular, and there's lots of people listening to them. And so they've asked me to get everyone to sign a release. And it seems that they might be doing something called marketing and merchandising.
Now, see, this is why you need to share these things, because if we just sign a release, we get no part of that. Instead, we need to negotiate. There's a term for it. This is not my particular specialty, but I believe it's called a percentage. No. Well, I mean, it is a percentage, but there's a term for it. If we just sign.
You get royalties, and then on the back
yes,
end you can get
royalties,
residuals.
Yes, thank you. Those are the terms. See, these are why we discuss things.
I'm always trying to make money off my likeness. I'm still using it.
Well, it's not really your likeness so
Embarrassing.
much as your voice, but the point is, if we just sign a release, they will make however much they make off of it with nothing coming our way. So,
I wonder
Oh,
which
yeah,
voice
then-
makes the most money. I hope it's this one.
I understand, Zasha, and that's why I brought it up when Vicaris informed us that he had fallen down on his job and that we needed to come up with money quickly. It's just, it's embarrassing. If people want to hear the stories, I'd rather they just heard it from me.
Hold on a minute. I don't remember signing off on any of these upgrades, specifically the one where we have a walking boat. That was everybody else. I am just helping pay for these upgrades that you all believe you needed.
But you weren't helping to pay for any of them. You didn't pay for them.
Right, which is what I'm trying to do now. So, let me have the money. I'm gonna take care of it.
what do you mean, let you have the money? You have what money we have.
Oh, great point. And he walks outside.
You bump into Abernathy, who's actually in the lobby getting his coat because he evidently is also going outside. Where are you headed?
Do we have skin-to-skin contact?
No, he's got his coat on.
I'm off to sell some things at the market. You?
I'm going to go and collect your fees from the Mariners Guild Hall.
Oh, perfect. I might as well go with you. We need some money.
Lucky also comes out this way and just says, I'm going to be working on the boat since someone let a Saharajan wrecker just tear into it the other day, so I can take you guys out, but I'll be doing my job, which is fixing the boat in the meantime. Anyone else going to town?
Yeah.
For those who have not left the room, which
Oh,
I guess is
Krellick, no, I'm not making any more flat cakes. What are flat cakes?
Crepes.
Is what you had this morning?
Oh,
The little flat things.
no, that was for breakfast. I just prepped some stuff for dinner, but I need to go to town and buy some things for our team bonding exercise. And she will rush to the door, hearing that everyone is going.
so. Since the others have left, before we go join them on the way, I might as well share with the two of you, especially you, Krellick, since this falls within your wheelhouse, and Yop, you are familiar with this. We have been given a task by head office. It's rather important. It concerns the previous franchise of Acquisitions Incorporated, located in Saltmarsh, rather a specific individual from it. Reed Lowe, Sanballat, the franchise or the head office would like us if we should come across him to detain him for a certain amount of debt which he owes to head office after faking his death. I would prefer, if we do hold him, not to do it here. I am hoping that they will let us use the, and Zashel kind of shudders a little bit, the wizard's prison in Saltmarsh. But it does mean, and given that the last we heard he was on his way to prison in the capital, I suspect he never made it there. Given that head office will know what we know, at the very least, if they're asking us to detain him, I will assume they are not expecting us to walk into a prison.
I could do
So-
a prison break. It's pretty good.
That does not seem like it would be in the interests of either this franchise or head office. My point is, we have, and Krellick, I know you were not there at the time. Yop, you are familiar. We had a particular run-in with this individual before. We are the ones who, in fact, arrested him and turned him over to the guards. I will assume that he is not particularly happy with us, but it does mean if they are, at least I assume, if they are asking us to detain him, that he never made it to prison. I should also note that this missive comes from Jim Dark Magic himself, so if we have somehow attracted the attention of one of the largest names in all of Acquisitions Incorporated, this is something we, if you'll pardon the language, can't fuck up.
Let me see the handwriting.
Zashel holds out his piece of paper.
Sarah, is it the same handwriting?
No.
I eye it suspiciously, and then
All right.
Well, did they send you the whole file on this Reed Lowe or Sam Ballet? I mean, the front office should certainly know much more about him than we know.
I believe they've already done that. It was not a very extensive file, as I recall. Before we headed to what was that place? Burl, Fort Burl.
Silverstone?
Before we went to see Kiara, once I I believe I requested that since that was the book I was reading. No, I didn't request it. I found it here. It was the book I was reading when we were in Fort Burrell at the festival ceremony celebration thing. I will do my best to impress upon the others the importance of this. But Acrylic, as loremonger, this seems like it would fall in your particular skill set. Although I suppose
What did you just call me?
Take it easy, Kralik. Take it easy.
Wait, no.
Perhaps
I'm
you
the
can jump on
loremonger.
head.
Nope, you're not the
I'm the
loremonger.
documenter.
Whew.
Who's the loremonger?
I think we have. Do we have one?
Yop is the loremonger.
Oh, there you go.
My name's Yop. I'm the franchise loremonger. If you remember, I just gave you a note saying that the files I've been creating have been so popular, there's actually a money-making opportunity to be had.
Yeah, that's a Ted fuck up.
Yeah.
Loremonger. Okay. I'm so I thought you said something else.
Take it easy, Kralik.
Yo, it sounds just like it in Auckland,
I
doesn't it?
know that it does, but that's not what you said.
Occultant. My apologies. Although I suppose as our new obviator, this may actually fall more into Yumi's newest role. Oh, we'll see.
We need the money so everyone sign Yop's paper so then we can
No,
pay off for the boat.
That's exactly why we shouldn't sign that, because we have not
Special-
negotiated any royalties, residuals, or otherwise monetary recompense.
Might I suggest the following? I've already got everyone else's signature. Yours is the only one that is missing, and it just so happens that you are the expert negotiator. Why don't I hand this off to you, and then I can go assist in some of the other activities.
I will work on drawing up a suitable contract and pass that by you before I send it up to head office, since it was your communique from head office that brought this up in the first place.
It sounds like an excellent plan. Thank you, Zazu.
All right, we should probably head to the turtle shell before they leave without us.
Yeah, where's Toby and Micah?
They were in the kitchen. I'll grab them.
All right. Everyone hops in the car and heads off to Saltmarsh. Yeah.
I think so.
Pretty much.
I had fun writing this.
It's very good.
I'm
It's very good.
sure you'll have fun with Yumi's team building exercise too.
I'm already having fun.
I want to steer the boat and make Toby and Micah. They want to train, and I want to train them. And so, like, it sounds like it's storming as well. I want them
It
on
is.
that deck in the storm, like doing squat thrusts. Like, I want them working.
Make me an intimidation check.
Sure. 19.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll mark that. Mark that as a point towards them, towards leveling up. Although the confusion, they are very concerned and confused with what it is you are doing and why you're asking of this now. But
If you got time to think about it, then you got time to do another one.
all right. Drill sergeant. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, folks. To town. Once you get there, Abernathy says immediately, "I'll be off to the Mariners Guild Hall. I'll meet you back here in How many hours do you need? I don't know exactly what it is you're all doing. Is
I
Abernathy drunk? No, he has an arrow in his head.
I just need to sell some things. Shouldn't be long.
Okay, I'm gonna get some rolls from you, Vicaris. Let's get a. Oh, what's your special proficiencies you get as the loremonger?
A horde master. Horde
Yes,
person.
yes.
Jeweler's tools.
We're all the lore monger of this game.
Everyone's the whole. No, you have special proficiencies with the
In
Was it when
addition
I
to the
leveled up?
proficiencies noted below, you can add your proficiency bonus to an ability check to negotiate a price for goods and services, assess the quality of equipment and treasure, or analyze resources in a local area.
Excellent. Okay, so I think that ends up still
assume
just
that's what you-
rolling as a jeweler's tool. So we'll roll that for the
Ooh.
for this
It's
assessment.
If it's negotiating prices, can I do persuasion?
Well, no, because what we're doing right now is because it's understandable that Doug wouldn't have kept track of this exact number. In fact, it makes sense that Vicaris wouldn't have kept track of this exact number. But I'm going to help you out here. You roll a check. If you roll above a set DC that I've got, I will tell you how much in total you guys have earned per contract, and thus the 10% that has been taken out of it to head office at this point.
Fingers crossed, guys. Hey.
Does he get Lucky's bonus on top of him?
If he does it while he's on the ship.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hey, 18.
18. All right. So in total, you guys have earned 14,400 in gold via contract alone. So 1,440 gold has gone directly to head office. That goes directly to the debts that you have incurred at this point because of your upgrades and your upranking. So here, I'll write that down for you.
Thanks, I was typing it. Put it in the chat because I didn't.
There you go. So deduct that from the total that you've got. And as I said, this is not a dire due. This is just the paperwork telling you that this is where your money is going to be going in the upcoming. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And there's a couple places you can go to pawn stuff. You can go to Winston's, who doesn't like you, if you remember.
Ah, yes.
You don't have anything you can actually sell at the market because that's not what this. Well, I guess you could. Oh, what day of the week is it? No, you can't go to the weekly market, which was where you would be able to sell it. You can go to a certain priest's house if you'd like to, a captain that you're familiar with.
Hey, you know that's my answer.
As for everyone else, where do you all go, and how long do you think you will be? Because Abernathy's going to be waiting out at the docks for you guys in the meantime.
I think as quickly as I can get what I need, and then stow it on the ship, and then get some shrimp, and then that's it.
Okay.
Do you need a hand with any of your shopping?
No, I'm okay, thank you. You can distract the Abernathy for me when I bring it back.
Will do.
What?
Yo,
Yes, Garlic?
You don't need more stress, it's fine. I'm keeping the team building activity on the boat, so it won't bother you.
Sure he's not drunk?
He has an arrow in his head. His cognitive function is severely depleted.
The question still stands. He can still get drunk.
He can,
Right,
and that is a
try and
rude
solve this
question.
problem. Say, Abernathy, would you like something out of my wineskin?
Yeah.
Okay, it's all done.
Do I need to get um um like tools and things?
Hmm. I don't know that I'd bother with the tools just yet. Once the storm passes and it gets clear, we'll spend a little time outside at the forge I built and I'll teach you some of the basics. And then we can decide what you need. How does that sound?
Okay.
I got you covered until then, Krillin.
If all use is gonna be a while, I don't actually have anything to buy in town, so I might just go get drunk.
Wait up.
Let me see. Zashel, where are you headed?
I am headed to Liru.
Okay, cool. Let's go with Vicaris first. It is you get to cross the bridge.
I thought they got rid of that.
They did. I was
Oh.
trying to freak you out.
Well, it worked.
All right, it's storming and wet. There's a lot of people still out and about. It's a coast town on the Azure Sea. Everyone is used to working in the rain anyway. And you head to the quartermasters of Eos and their residency, and everyone here is as busy as ever. The you actually see there's more customers here than before, which is kind of surprising. And however, as is her way, because you guys are some of her favorite customers and faithfully returning very frequently, she comes over to you and says, "It's good to see you again, Vicaris. It's been some time, I feel. Maybe 3, 4 days. You know, I should maybe not be expecting to see you this often, but yet here we are."
Right, any chance that I get to see you, I'm gonna take it.
Sorry, this continue. She smiles.
I do have some nice treasures if you're interested. Trying to sell some things.
Oh, naturally. What is it that you have?
I do have this jade golem. It's rather nice.
It is dust, if I recall.
Is it?
What's it listed? What is it listed as?
2500 GP and jade from the jade golem.
Yes, that is dust. It is jade
Okay.
dust. It still has value, though.
I have jade dust from a golem found on the winding way.
I don't know what that is, but that has value. How much do you have?
The jade dust.
Do you just show it to her?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I
Does that
didn't
mean
wanna
Betty
put a
is
price
with
on
you?
It does actually. Or, yeah. Would you have allowed Betty to go with the cars?
Sure thing.
Okay, cool. Then definitely.
All right. You retrieve the best you can, at least like a handful of the dust, and it is, you realize that it's just kind of been dumped in there. So that's going to be a little problem. But with some effort and with no small amount of use of magic, she can sift out what you have, which is 2,500 gold worth of jade dust. And she says, "This is valuable for the sake of components for magic and such. I would be willing to take this off your hands for maybe 2,000 gold."
Absolutely.
Great. She grins.
I also, not sure if you're interested in brandy, but I do have some casks of that.
In this little creature.
Oh, for sure. And he's going to full on reach in like up to his shoulder, just like rummaging around, and then pull one out. See?
Very impressive.
Right, the creature is bigger on the inside.
Weird.
Useful.
Absolutely. And how much of this do you have?
I have 8, if you're interested.
8 of these. I think this would require testing.
Are you offering me a drink?
I think more importantly are you. And she kicks one of the barrels.
Do you have glasses?
She whistles and someone goes to someone who has been listening goes and gets some cups for you. And you can open it. She can taste it and can
Oh, wait,
test it.
before she tastes it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cheers, or rather put it up to cheers and go, to all of our future endeavors, wherever they lead us.
She looks at you a little quizzically and then taps your glass.
Oh yeah, there's a very mischievous smile on his face right now.
She says, "This is good. I'll buy this one at least. But I could take the rest for 7 gold a cake."
I'll take that. Oh yeah, no, he's definitely not bartering with her.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah, it's dumb to leave him alone, guys. I also, if you're interested, I've got this handy dandy sailor statue. Oh wait, no I don't. And he puts it back in. Nope, lost it. And sometimes the bird hates things. I don't have it anymore. But I do have rubies.
Yes, I could take those. Yes, that's again useful spell components. Other people make good use of this.
By the way, does anybody need rubies before I sell all these?
Krellick does. He needs all those rubies.
Okay, well, anyone else?
Krellick's not there to tell you so.
That's a good point. You went by yourself.
I feel like we would have discussed this beforehand, but if we're gonna
I
go
feel
with
like
that,
you wouldn't because Vicaris vehemently refused to discuss
Yeah.
anything else that was happening.
You wouldn't
That's
even tell
with
us the
the
amount, and you want to be like, yeah, no, we discussed this. Nah, no, we
sure.
didn't.
Well, sucks to be you guys because I'm selling them all.
Good, that bag is too full.
It really is.
She puts
Oh,
out.
you know what?
She pulls
Sorry.
a lens and examines the jewels, and she says, "These are a little cloudy, but because to make use of them, maybe 50 each."
Well, I mean, we can easily clean it up. I have precipitation, right? Sorry, it's been a really long time since I played this dude.
Oh, I mean, here, look.
Yeah.
Look. And she holds it up to you and offers you her lens, and you can see like the imperfections within the jewel.
Hmm.
Why don't you make
My-
a jeweler's tool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on now. Oh yeah, making up for Pete. I've not rolled above it. Oh yeah, I've rolled above a 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I think 50 is a fair price. Son of a bitch.
Oh.
You
She
technically did just get inspiration.
No, I'm not using it. After the fight on Monday, you think I'm gonna use inspiration on useless shit?
she begins to peer into Betty's gaping maw, and reaches in and pulls out the heavy, or I think, yeah, the like thick silken purple cloak, and she says, "Where did you find this?"
Which cloak is this?
It is the durable silk robe.
Where did we find it, Sarah?
You found it on the Emperor. You wrapped
Ah.
You wrapped a spider leg in it, which promptly falls from the folds as she shakes it out to examine it.
Oh, right. Nope, that's really important. And I'll pick up the spider leg and put it back in. Right, we found it on Emperor. And as you can see, it's finely made, so it should catch a hefty price.
She holds it in her hands and then pulls her hands from it, and it begins to float. A light purple magic begins pouring from her fingers, and she takes a minute to identify it. And she says, "I could, let's see, maybe 250 for this. It's very fine fabric."
Right, only if you tell me what you saw with that spell.
She smiles. Make a persuasion check.
Hey. With advantage because she likes me. 15.
It's pretty good.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. I'm gonna actually make her roll.
Right.
Come on. And she says, "It's just, it's a bit of a luck charm. Keeps you safer. It's like wearing a light armor."
Hmm. Right, right. I might keep that one for now. Maybe back later to sell that, but I think with something so useful, I might need to talk to my compatriots first. Plus, I have more things to sell. I have an arrow fletch. Nope, nope. Wait, that's important. Nice sock. No, I really like that. Broken compass. That's my favorite.
What is all of this? What is all of this?
They're very important. It's not for sale. I do have what my team calls a shitload of gems. And then
That
I
is
just
a
pull
lot
out
of gems.
I just pull out like a handful and just hold it out.
Actually, yes, that is a lot. This is going to take some time to appraise.
Oh
Uh,
no, take your time.
She sets everything on the counter and begins examining them one by one, and this takes time. And her offer to you is, could take, if you're willing to sell all of these, maybe 75, sorry, 750.
I do like how you bargain. That's a yes.
As she's saying these numbers, there is a priest nearby who is just scratching down the numbers she is listing, and then putting gold into a chest.
Perfect. Sorry, I'm just gonna do some quick maths in my head. Sorry, I'm gonna sell one more thing. I also have this interesting potion, and then I pull out the potion of tongues.
She then casts Identify again, and she says,
Right.
how about 300?
Absolutely. Well, as always, my beautiful flower, this was a great experience, and I can't wait to see you again.
I can't wait to work with you more, Vicaris.
Have a great day. And he will run off. Not actually run.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Okay. Zashel. You want to go to Liru's, and the cottage looks charming as always, and the torrential downpour feels softer upon approach. You knock, the door is answered by Punketta, and you're invited inside, and Liru appears to be making tea for the afternoon, and says, "Oh, you came back. You're back. How was your trip?"
Could have been better. It was fine. Abbey Island is overrun by undead and pirates and all sorts of. It was fine. I asked Captain Zendros to deliver a scroll to Punketta. Did that ever arrive?
"Oh yeah, I've got it. I got it." And she taps her spell book.
Okay, excellent. I just wanted to make sure that made it here. How have things here been?
Negotiations have been going smoothly, and well, it's challenging only being able to speak with anyone once a night. I'm considering perhaps the next time you leave, perhaps making personal visits that might expedite process a little.
The scroll that I had delivered here, Punketta may be able to assist. That wouldn't require. I mean, it's sending. It's limited messages, but maybe. And he just kind of deflates a little bit.
Oh no, it's been helpful, man. Every couple, I can do it a couple times a day. It gets things started, but the open communication. She taps her head. If like through dream, that's proven like just a little bit easier. But I mean, you know, the spell's actually great for like keeping in contact with you if things go badly this way. Not that anything has.
Okay, so I guess she, and he indicates Liru, has sort of explained a little bit more than I did originally.
Yeah. I've got a idea of what's happening. I'm not useless, is what I'm saying.
No, that's not what I meant to imply. I apologize. I didn't know if I didn't know how much Liru had revealed of the circumstances, but I will continue to trust in her ability to make these decisions. That sounded incredibly patronizing, and that's not what I meant. Oh boy. It's been a morning. It's been a morning.
Lyra puts a hand on your arm and gestures for you to sit so that you can take a minute and begins pouring a cup of tea for you.
Damn it.
What?
Since she's casting Identify for free, I should have just had her identify these 2 potions.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I believe that bag that we found, the finely stitched leather satchel, might require identification. We still have not checked if it was magic or not.
Also, not that you, Zasha knows this yet, but I kept our half plate.
Thank you. So, what this, I suppose, what is our next invitee, so to speak?
Well, there's this very curious structure, a little ways to the west. I've seen it a few times as I've been traveling. It's a tower after fashion. Very, what's the word? I guess cliche. I've asked about it a few times. It stands in a pretty open field, some trees around. I haven't spent a lot of time down looking at it just in case. But when I started asking, I had a couple. Well, I talked with the Olins actually about it. They said there's nothing out there. There's supposedly some ruins out that direction, but I don't see it. I don't see what they're talking. I was thinking maybe I could send Punketta out there to at least see if there's anything out there. And maybe if there is, if it proves to be a little bit more dangerous, you and I can talk, and perhaps you should go.
Is
Not that I
this
don't trust you, Punketta, naturally, but I have a little bit more control over what it is that Zashel can and cannot do. And Punketta nods.
this is not the what was that tower you told me about? Kind of the alchemist
no.
tower. Oh,
No,
different
no,
place
no, no,
then.
no. Yeah. So that place, apparently that place is that's been everyone knows about that place. It's out north. It's like on the way to Burl. Everybody knows about that. This place, people don't really talk about. And like we had to talk to Edda to know anything about it.
All right. Well, we've just wrapped up our latest contract. I don't know what work we have coming along. So if there's nothing in our queue, so to speak, then I would be happy to take a look.
Liru lightly puts a hand to her chest and mocks a little offense and just says, "You'd put work over me?" She laughs.
Zashel gives her a look of abject confusion.
Yeah. If you'd like, you can stay here for a little bit until the weather lightens up, unless you have other pressing matter to attend to.
Well, Abernathy is dealing with the Mariners Guild. Other team members are running their particular errands. I can't think of anything that I have. I would love to stay for tea. Wait, have you heard anything about what is the Carpenter? No, I believe she's a halfling. I think the Carpenter Guild's Jalar is. Has anything? Is she? Everything? Nothing's happened.
They look between each other and seem a little confused. And Lyra says, "That name doesn't sound familiar to me. I haven't heard it."
Okay, that's good. That's good. I was concerned. That's all.
Why? Has something...
There was a conversation between Jalar and Yop and myself that may have caused Jalar some trouble. I just wanted to make sure that nothing had happened while I was gone. You've been to the council hall then. Is Anders also okay? Everything's fine with him?
As far as I could tell,
Excellent.
Zashel, is everything all right?
We may have inadvertently kicked a hornet's nest, as it were, with a secret brotherhood, a cult of some sort. It's nothing to worry about.
Zashel, that sounds very much within not only something I should worry about for you, but that is absolutely something within that is would appear to be in some fashion contradictory to my intention here.
I had not considered that. Well, I guess let me tell you about the Scarlet Brotherhood, and I'll just lay it all out. And so, yeah, there were some magical persuasions to convince Jalar to speak about Brotherhood business. Unfortunately, we didn't learn anything new, but I was concerned that if she carried through on her statement to speak to Scarin, that he probably would have her killed. And possibly Anders. But if they're okay, then either I overestimated the ruthlessness of Scarin Wavechaser, which I doubt that I have, or it simply means that Jalar has not said anything, which would indicate at least basic self-preservation trumps her loyalties to the Brotherhood. So you see, it's nothing to worry about. Just a group of people who believe they have some ties to ancient nobilities, I think it is, and yeah, that's fine.
Zashel, there's one of two realities here. Either they are a force that is intent on sowing chaos, which is contradictory to our statement and our place here, or they are representative of whatever it is that has told me that I need to be here. This appears to be the exact opposite of nothing to worry about. Punketta, would you mind excusing? Would you mind giving us a moment? And she nods and leaves. She says, whatever this is, you have to figure it out quickly. I don't know how much time we actually have, Zashel, and if it happens to be that the forces in power are aligned with the Scarlet Brotherhood, if you have put in so much effort to work against them, we have delayed divine forces beyond. She bites her lip and says, "This is very serious. This is not something we can ignore. Do you understand?"
I think so, but I can't imagine that whatever. I can't imagine that they are aligned with your particular intentions, given their statement of chaotic intent and general bloodthirstiness, it would seem. That would seem to run contradictory to your previous efforts. They are, in fact, directly opposed to the forces guiding you and by extension myself here, then we being the efforts of the franchise have not directly moved against the Brotherhood, although they have opposed us on several of our missions, just by chance, I think.
If they are not for unity, then they must be eliminated.
It does not seem like that will be much of a stretch to given their stated goals, as from what we know at any rate, the elimination of their group would seem to be in the best benefits to Saltmarsh in general. So that shouldn't be an issue to convince the council of. But as it stands, I don't have much of a direct. I don't know where they are. I don't know who they are entirely. And getting information out of them, even with magical compulsion, has been difficult at best. I will attempt to increase those efforts, but I suppose one of the issues with trying to oppose a secret brotherhood is that they are still secret. I will do everything I can, you know that.
That's all I can ask. Anything else you need from her?
Nope.
All right. We'll take our. I know most people have already gotten up and taken their break, but I haven't yet. So we'll take our 10, and we'll come back. I don't know that there's any. Real quick, is there anything else that anyone needs to do in town?
Not I.
I did my thing, so I'm good.
Get drunk at the bar, challenge the biggest MFer in there to a fight, break his face on a table, drink whatever he was drinking.
Yep. And you see his body thrown out. You see like his unconscious body thrown out into the water, over the railings of the empty net.
It's like Tristan never left. Except that he wins.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Adam, did you need anything?
Nope. I'm just keeping an eye on Crab Shanker at the empty nest.
Gotcha. All right, we'll be back at 10 after, and then we'll get you guys back home for, I believe, for Yumi's bonding activity. You get back on the turtle shell. Lucky has been here with Toby and Micah working on repairs. Like, they are covered in, like, their hands are covered in tar as they've been below deck fixing the ship. It ended up being expensive, but that's something that's for Pakara's to worry about, and he's already got those numbers. So you head back towards the lighthouse.
I am drunkenly steering the ship.
You are not, if that is the case,
What do you
because
mean?
Lucky will begin to push you away.
She can try.
She can knock you overboard if it's going to come to it.
Kralik, let's go look off the bow of the ship.
Okay, and I just walk away from the wheel.
Yeah, okay. Let me just put her over by the helm. Yumi, do you have anything you say as you're headed back, or once you have made it back?
I think I would say that once we get back and drop off Abernathy, I have a plan for a team bonding exercise, as I've been told I need to do as part of my new job. Yep, it'll be fun, and she'll clap her hands and then rub it together and try to smile in the drenching rain.
So is this something we're gonna do right after we land?
We will sail the boat back into kind of like the middle of nowhere, so it doesn't affect Abernathy and everyone else at the lighthouse.
Yeah, good place to hide a body.
The ocean, yeah.
Lucky salutes you as Abernathy is departing, and the ship begins to pull away from the island, out into open water, where the waves are harsher and the wind is stronger. And you are all soaking wet. What
Okay,
exactly? Yeah. Take the lead.
so as part of my new job, I'm supposed to learn about things and find out like their weaknesses and alternative strategies for combat. And I figured like we all know how to fight in our own way, but it's kind of unfair because no offense, Karlik, you hit a lot harder than I do, and just hitting at something is not the most fun training exercise for everyone because we all have our own special talents. So I'm gonna need
You
everyone.
can use my maul if you want.
Not everyone is strong enough to do that, so I need everyone to put their weapons into this crate, and you will pull out an empty crate and dump all of
Okay.
our weapons into it. All right, so stay here, and I'll be right back, and she'll go below deck.
Real quick, magic focuses too?
Uh, yeah. No attacking. This will be non-lethal. But I suppose if you have magical abilities that aren't killing something, you're welcome to use that. Just like Krellick is welcome to grapple everything in sight. Or punch them. Just don't kill anything, please. And Yumi will dash below deck.
So what does non-lethal mean?
Knock them out. Don't kill them. Break.
You
Don't break.
you hear a lot of crashing from below. And honking.
There is actually, as the door below is opened and Yumi dashes inside, there is a cacophonous roar of like high-pitched, what sounds like shrieking to some degree, and then it's muffled immediately when the door shuts. And then Yumi, do you return, or do you just open the door?
I do return to after releasing them from their cages.
All right.
Yeah. I will return looking slightly ruffled. There's feathers in her hairs. Alright, so I've released some geese on the boat, and the challenge is whoever can capture the most wins. And there are these crates for you to lock them in once you catch them so they don't run away again, and she kind of motioned to the empty crates besides where all your weapons are. Good luck.
And you open the door.
And I opened the door.
All right. Let's get into initiative first.
And thus the Great Geese War has started.
Oh, they're labeled 1 to 21, so let's hope we find all of them.
I'm gonna regret doing it this way.
I'm back. Are we in initiative?
Uh-huh.
We are.
My God, people! I leave you for 5 minutes.
It's a training exercise. Yumi
Oh,
has
jeez.
released geese on the boat, and we have to catch them. Whoever catches the most wins.
Not supposed to kill them.
We're not supposed to kill them.
No.
Yep. You can use magic if you want, as long as it's non-lethal and doesn't kill them.
Ah, no.
What?
wondering how much of an asshole I want to be.
So do you went, oh no, yourself? I love that. Okay. Let's see, 1, 2. Okay, that looks like everybody. Yumi throws open the door, and there is the wild shrieking and screaming honking of many geese below deck. And here is the lower level.
Jeez.
It's
You rolled initiative
lovely.
for every single one.
Well, they're only gonna act as appropriate. But I did do that, yes. So, there's a couple of geese who bolt immediately out of the door here. And then Zashel is first to act.
We're catching. Okay. Sure.
Oh, this needs like Toby and Micah too, because they need to be training. They have to learn how to catch geese.
I'm not going to mechanically make that happen, but I will count that as part of. That'll be part of their.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, for whichever geese I catch, do they have to roll a charisma saving throw?
I have statted these geese.
This is
So, yeah.
It's Vakaris' wet dream right now.
Okay. Humanoids, I believe we have. I believe we've put a stipulation on this. I don't think we've given it every creature you touch.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Because that would destroy. That'd be a problem.
That would kill some geese.
My curses? None of my curses are lethal.
Oh, so the
I'm
shot
also
wasn't lethal.
confused
Got
by
it.
the choice of words on that one, but
Yeah.
Right.
I said what I said.
yeah. So when the geese, when the first couple come immediately charging out the door, Zashel is going to, you know how like when you're training a dog, you're supposed to be like, you pull yourself up high and you're very authoritative, and I would basically like to try to intimidate one of these ducks into a cage.
This is the dumbest thing. Okay, yes. Roll an intimidation check.
How many inspiration do I have just in case? Am I good with that? I don't think I'm good with that.
Wait, do we still have Lucky's buff?
You guys are on a boat with Lucky.
Hmm.
17? You're not going to stick with that against a duck or
Big
goose?
goose.
It's a goose. It's
It's
dangerous.
a goose. It's worse.
It's worse than you ever imagined.
They have better will saves.
We're putting the crates back here.
I'll stick with 17 against the goose.
All right. What exactly? Yeah. So you posture, right?
Sure, I point, you, goose! Your job in that crate now!
Weird.
Goose.
I love this, particularly because animal handling would be like the check, but obviously, you're going with charisma. I think this moves this guy once, it startles enough, like the shout, just to get away from where you are, but then like doesn't go into the cage per se.
I narrow my eyes and point, but that's it for me. No, take that back. I'm going to move right up in his face.
Okay.
Then I'm done.
All right, cool. Got some geese moving around below deck. Another one. Comes out. Okay, we're gonna... This is gonna be fun. Yumi.
Yeah.
Does a 24 hit?
Yep.
That was actually a very good roll. From behind you, below deck in the door, you feel a really sharp pinch as you're bitten on the leg for 4 piercing. Actually, a total of 7.
Okay.
As you're bitten twice.
Fuck these geese.
This is great.
We're gonna die to geese.
Okay, Yumi, you're up next.
I would like to try to tackle one of the ones that bit me.
Cool. I love that.
I'm pretty sure I just fall on the ground.
You do as it flutters, like its wings flap and it lands on top of you and then walks off. You're not going to be prone, but yeah.
I like the idea of being prone.
If you want
It's
to fall
wet, it's
prone,
raining,
you
yep.
can. Yeah. Is that it? You want to take another action or another attack?
Oh, I guess I will try to grab the second one while
Okay.
lying on the ground.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Nope, you grab that one. Catch it by its leg.
Oh. I drag it closer to meet it for a hug.
Cool, it's gonna bite you.
Try to stand up. Yeah. That's it.
An 11 to hit, so it just catches on your clothing.
Hey,
Cool.
my shirt. Alright, that's it.
Alright, Yop, you're up next.
I am going to walk halfway down what I assume are stairs here.
Another boat got moved.
So these stairs lead... so the doors to below deck are right here and here and... like, yeah.
Okay, basically I'm gonna walk halfway down the stairs until I see a goose.
All right. You open a door and attack a goose. You can hit a goose. Roll damage. Okay.
And I pull that goose into my arms.
That dead goose.
That's alright, I got a plan.
Cool.
Oh God.
Is that a spell or is that a weapon of yours?
It's a spell. It's Thorn
It's
Whip.
Thorn whip? Oh my god. Okay.
The chain snatches out and grabs one around its neck, and as it's pulling backwards, there's just a soft little snap of bird bone, and then you have a dead goose in your hands.
Thank you for describing that, Sarah. Soft little neck snap.
What do you want from me? Continue, Adam.
Nope, I'm all good.
Okay, cool. Right. Oh, sweet. We've got geese in biting range. Sick. All right. At disadvantage, the goose that you've been yelling at, Zashel, attacks you with a 12 to hit.
That hit.
For 3 piercing. And then Vicaris is 17 to hit.
Yep.
For 6 piercing. Honk.
No, bad goose in your cage.
Hold on. I don't think I've got Lucky in here. I need to get Lucky in initiative. Oh, Jesus Christ. She rolled a nat 20. Lucky. And Vicaris, you're up next.
So I'm right by stairs to go downstairs, right?
Beyond Krellick, yes.
Am I gonna get an attack of opportunity from this fucking goose?
Only one way to find out.
So I'm gonna say,
Yes.
noise goose, noise, beautiful goose, as I run away.
Does the goose have to roll a d20?
We're gonna. No, Bill. We're keeping it to humanoids because otherwise
Yeah.
we're gonna have issues.
Yeah.
Roll me animal handling at disadvantage real quick.
I'm not even sure I need disadvantage. Alright, and boom.
Love that. It snaps out at you, but it misses.
Hey! Okay, so I'm gonna go downstairs.
Okay, and that puts you. Oh,
Sorry,
hold
yeah,
on.
if you want to move me.
Puts you here, and let me just there you are.
And I'm gonna do something really dumb.
Love this. Okay.
I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points to cast my light distortion field. So that they can't see me and that anyone comes down can't see them either.
Oh my god.
So let me get that going.
Those who are near an open door see an explosion of dazzling prismatic light that that is completely obscuring all vision. You can't see beyond it at all. It is painful to look at nearly. This is the darkness spell, just not dark. It's the opposite.
Reflavored. And that's my turn.
Yeah. Okay, Krellick. Oh, you're muted, Sean.
Do I have an understanding of what this is? The magic that has occurred.
You've not seen it. All you know is that you can no longer see into into the room, but you
Okay.
cannot see below deck anymore.
Okay. I cannot see into it, so I do not recognize it as magical darkness.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, can't do that. In which case, I will. Krellick reaches into a little pocket. Who am I next to? Who is that? Is that Lucky?
That's Lucky and a goose.
Okay. I'll look at Zashel and say,
I hope you're taking notes.
and I'll pull out a little figurine
And say, Rocco, we got work to do.
and toss it on the ground and summon my dog.
Okay.
It's an incorporeal, medium-sized dog. I'll use my bonus action to command it. It'll do such tasks as fetching, barking, and whatnot. I tell it to fetch me a goose. It can carry and drag objects no more than 10 pounds, and a goose on average is less than 10 pounds.
Absolutely. Could you roll me a d20?
I sure can. Now, I will make the roll. It does say this. Well, it says it attempts to do it to the best of its ability. So whatever that means for you. Okay, it's a 4.
Okay. The dog springs forward, dissolves, and then reappears with another goose.
Cool. It's my action to get it, and then a bonus action to use it. Are these? There's a box for everyone, right? I know where my box is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They're nicely labeled with your name on it.
Okay. Cool. I can only make the motion to begin to grab the goose, but that's my entire turn.
Okay. Ah, sweet. Oh, wait, that's a dead goose. Checking to see what we got as far as possibilities here. Because if any of you, basically, I rolled initiative, so if you guys were near a goose during its turn, or if it had the opportunity to try to escape, it would take it. Okay. Let's see. I have to check an effect on something. 1 second.
I'm curious what Yap is gonna do about that dead goose.
I'm very, very excited. Okay. Lucky just puts her hand to her chest and kind of clears her throat a little bit, and then opens her throat and her mouth and lets out this horrifying, deep, guttural, Aquan roar that shakes the boat and causes the water to ripple away from the ship and you to drop an elevation for a moment. And I'm going to make not all 20, but I will make, or 22 checks for the geese. But we'll just roll. Yeah, that's good. The geese are frightened now, as long as Lucky is within line of sight of them. Which means they have disadvantage on ability checks. All that good stuff. So, Zashel, your turn.
I would like to shove this goose into the crate.
Okay.
This is
Uh,
going to go horrifically wrong. But that's
roll strength.
strength or athletics. Doesn't matter. I just realized that doesn't matter in athletics. So,
Have faith, my friend.
You can do it. It rolled
A little
low,
more
but not
faith.
that low.
A little more faith.
hold up.
Close.
From luck,
It's so close. It's so close.
I'm the
But it.
bridge.
What?
I said,
Really?
Are you gonna use your inspiration?
yes, I am.
Excellent. All right, a goose has been contained.
The obvious question now is it going to stay there? And the easy answer is, of course, hell no.
Oh no,
Because
there's a door on it. There's like a cage door you can close and latch for the crates.
Shanked by a goose while I lost this crate.
Okay. Yeah, the gate is shut. We have one goose. We have one goose locked away. Vicaris, a goose nearby, is going to try to attack you, but it has disadvantage, which took its natural 20 to a 19.
Yup.
Oh my god.
For 4 piercing damage.
I'm going to die.
Cars is just gonna die in a swarm of geese.
So none of us knew where he went.
Yumi, it's your turn.
I will take the geese I'm holding and I guess put it in the box. I'm just gonna assume all the boxes are on the top deck.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah.
Geese are gonna stack in this. Yeah.
And
Yep.
then I guess I will be here, so I'm not on Zashel's face, and that is my turn.
Okay. Do you want to? That was technically like a movement. You want to take an action?
Oh, I guess I will try to grab this geese right here.
Cool. It's got disadvantage. You got it. You got another goose. You've
got another
learned who. I don't remember who was telling you how to handle geese, but you grab him by the neck and you
I
can just
think-
chuck him in.
I think it was Missy. All right,
It was.
I will chuck that one in too, and that's my turn, I believe. I now have 2 goose.
If I remember correctly, actually, I don't even think she said anything. It just
No, she just got like, you guys
She
are
just did
idiots
it.
and went up and did it. It's like,
Yeah. Vicaris does a 13 hit.
Yes.
cars, no.
Okay, that's 4 piercing. And then it's Yop's turn.
Yop, not knowing any better, is going to cast Cure Wounds on her dead duck. It's okay. It's okay. You'll be all right. And the duck most certainly will not be all right.
No, not
At
at
which
all.
point, Yop looks around and casually tosses the duck overboard. Betty, go get that goose. And without any better instructions, will non-lethally goose.
Cool. An 18 hits. All right, that goose falls unconscious, I suppose.
And Yop will run up, pushing people aside, and grab hold of the goose, and that's her turn.
Oh no, there's more geese within melee range of Vicaris. An 8 to hit misses. Yay!
Hooray!
Yay. And then it's your turn, Vicaris.
Who's the last one that hit me?
You would see that it would be the one over here, because you can see.
Fuck that guy. I am fully aware that will kill him.
Yeah, that's a. Someone smells roast duck, and it's dead.
Let me see. It's probably not worth walking away, so I'll stay here.
Krellick.
I look down at Betty, and then I look down at Rocco, and I look at Yop, and I say, I look back to Betty and say,
I'm gonna break you. That is my goose.
and I'm gonna grab the goose that my dog went and got, and put it in the box.
That's the one that Yep. Okay. Yep. Well, hold on. This is the one that Yop has in her hands, correct?
I don't believe that's how I'd have described it. Correct?
I think you're right. I don't think that. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
You're
Just
good.
wanted to double check.
My understanding was that it was on the ground.
Yes.
And
I just wanted to make sure that I was misremembering something.
Yeah, my dog worked hard for that. That's my
No,
goose.
Yeah, you're good.
I grabbed the goose and put it in the box. Is that an action to do that?
Technically, like I'm playing it like how I've been doing the grapple, which is it's part of your movement. You just have reduced movement to drag.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll use my bonus action to command Rocco to bring me another. I'm actually gonna. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just tell him bring me another one. Bring me another one, Rocco. Give it to me, Rocco.
Right.
I will. I can't see downstairs, so I stay where I am because I can't see downstairs.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. All good. Here's a
Uh,
goose.
Sick. Then I'll use my action to grab the goose and put it in the box. Right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you need me to do for that?
You can either grapple it or you can make an animal handling check.
I will attempt to do the grappling.
Okay.
I'm not raged.
Correct.
I did click. Oh, okay. It's the 16.
You got a nat 1 because it's got disadvantage because Lucky's right by. So, you've got that one.
Heck yeah. In the box. I looked at y'all.
Yo, you gotta get your own, alright?
All right. Vicaris. 23 to hit
Yep.
for 3 piercing.
Oh, that's not bad.
Huh, it's not that bad. Could be worse. Honk. And Lucky is going to go downstairs, completely blind. Hey, what the hell is ow? And then put her out her hand to fry a goose.
Yes.
And there's a crackle of thunder as another one dies.
Oop. Careful.
And she picks it up. And Zashel, your turn.
There are no more on the deck up here. So I will walk over to the door to the lower deck, see the light, and it's like, huh. That's, Is there another set of doors to the lower deck?
There's one up here.
Where does that come out down the lower deck?
Right here, which is also obscured by this dazzling light.
My plan is working perfectly.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm not wandering down into the east completely blind. That seems like a very terrible idea.
Oh, absolutely. From personal experience.
Oh my god, you're almost dead.
Almost. I took that 10 damage earlier.
These
Worth
geese
it.
they're gonna eat you, my man.
Does a 15 hit you, Vicaris?
Yeah.
Hey, you are losing all the nat 20s they're rolling.
Hey.
For 5 piercing as another one gets you.
I am in single digits, guys.
Oh my god.
It's a shame your healer can't see you.
See, that's why I said the right side. If he goes unconscious,
Are
people
you-
can see him.
The light will
Have you
go
been
away.
rolling con checks every time you take damage?
I have not. Thank you.
Yeah, oops.
Let's do one real quick. Hey.
Why don't you roll 5 for me? You just have to make it above a 10.
Or why don't you actively choose to drop concentration?
Nope.
Oh my god.
The
What
only
a-
time I roll well.
What a thick boy.
You see another goose wildly swing its head around and happen to catch Lachlan, Lucky, and then it's Yumi's turn.
I will try to stumble downstairs into the light.
Excellent.
Where do I come out at?
Right, well, hold on. You bump right into Lucky.
Sorry, I can't see.
Yep. Might as well go back upstairs then.
I will feel around for a goose.
Cool. Make a either an animal handling or a grapple check at disadvantage.
You know, they're both the same.
Oh, you got one.
Oh, yo, found one! And I can't move anymore. I'm very bad at moving on a boat. That's my turn.
All right, cool.
About that. Yeah, I would have had to dash to get there, so I really couldn't do anything.
That's a good point. 7 to hit Vicaris does not,
Hey,
and then it's Yop's turn.
Okay, Betty. You go down there and get me a goose.
And mechanically, I have no idea what that looks like.
Her stopping almost immediately as there is a pile up right inside the door.
Right, but she can't see anything, correct?
Yep.
So she's going to reach out and try and grab the first thing that's there.
Oh, I love that. Have her roll a grapple and a grapple attack, and then contest. Yumi contest at disadvantage. Everybody.
yes. This is the sort of chaos spring lives for.
Oh, actually, wait a second. Oh, no, that's right.
Disadvantage, Adam. Okay. Yumi, you feel something. You feel like you're gonna get bit again, but you don't. You're okay. This is bonkers. What are we doing?
The light doesn't help. Okay, the light does not help.
Neither does a million geese that I attack.
That's it.
Yeah, this is good.
Oh god damn it, I faced up. I could have gotten out of this.
You dummy! Alright, we got a beak attack 8 misses Vicaris. And yep, and Vicaris, you're up.
Hey, so I'm gonna do what I did last time I was spring. I will teleport, like I said.
Gotta be somewhere you can see. Alright.
Bloop. And then I'm gonna.
This door is shut. So you're gonna show up above deck if that's the way you're gonna go.
Oh no. Where can I teleport? That's next
Oh
to
wait,
like
no, wait,
one
no,
goose.
you're good. You're good. That's fine. Yep.
Okay, cool. And then instead of catching a geese, or a goose, excuse me. I was really hoping for a 1. All right.
Oh my god.
Boom.
What are you doing?
In case I get attacked again.
I'm trying to save
I'm
your
trying
ass.
to stay
That's right.
alive.
Right, you're about to die. I forgot.
Yep.
Krellick, your turn.
Oh wait, what does my face step do? Real quick, 1 second. Sorry, because I did land next to a goose.
You have the option to swap places with another creature as spring.
No.
Okay. Krellick, you're up.
Still can't see down there, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. I tell
Rocco, go get me another. We gonna do Yomi proud here.
I'll send Rocco as a bonus action to go get me another goose.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And there you go.
And I'll use my action to grab the goose and shove it into the box.
Cool.
Athletics, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. It's let me double check my jam. No, a goose is not exactly that. Okay, so it's just a 12.
And it rolled a 7 with a disadvantage, so
Sick.
yep.
One more goose for Krellick. That's my turn.
Right. Well, nothing in range of that goose. You'll wander a little. Why not? And some of these things are just in another room. Okay. Okay, Lucky. Let's see. Okay. In the bright light, Vicaris, you see Lucky's hand dart out and snatch a goose around its neck, and then she puts a hand out to feel around for the walls and the door frame. Bumps into Yumi and comes back on deck. Okay. I don't understand how this is supposed to be helping us work as a team. But not my job. And Zashel, it's your turn.
Hmm. Well, I guess I will hands out walk into this invisible area until I find something and then just try to grab it. This
Great.
seems like it's actively working against the team, but you know, just a thought.
It also sounds like we've got an HR nightmare waiting to happen.
Oh yeah.
Roll a attack or animal handling check.
I'm just trying to grab something.
Okay. Yeah, make a grapple. Athletics.
Also at disadvantage, right?
Yeah. But with the D4.
Six.
That is barely enough to grab a goose. You have a goose. You got a
I have a
goose.
goose. I think I can get 5 more feet to get back out and
Sounds
drag my goose with me.
Love this.
That's great.
Geese would be trying to flee, but they can't see any exits. Yumi, it's your turn.
You're welcome.
Yumi will stumble out as she's saying, "You know, you could pair up and work together and split what you can.
Is that what this is supposed to be about?
I mean, that's what it's all about. What you choose to do. No one said you couldn't."
What the hell?
But most points wins, so this was competitive.
Yes, but if like 2 people work together to sabotage everyone else, they keep the points to themselves.
Yop and I are on a team. Yop, you're winning now.
Understood, Krellick.
And Yumi will put her third goose into a box.
Yeah, do we have to pull these to the crates? Okay, we do.
Yeah.
That's my turn. I'm sure Toby and Micah are doing great working as a team.
I'm honestly hoping they're not dead.
I would like to see them win against all of us because they decided to work together.
Okay. Yup, it's your turn.
Betty, now this time I need you to go down there and grab me a goose.
Roll an attack. Roll the strength. The strength check. Cool, you got a goose. She come back?
Yeah, she comes back. She will.
Put that in Krellick's box.
Dead goose.
And Yop will spin a little doodad on the back of her shield, pull a lever,
I'm reading the spell and I read when the grease appears as when the goose appears, and I went, "Ugh."
And I'm just shooting that right down the stairs.
Great. Yeah, uh, you drop grease down the stairs, on the boat. Cool. I believe.
Hey, but at least this grease can't catch on fire.
At least that. All right. I need an athletics check from Zashel as the goose in his hand tries to break free.
Or a disadvantage, or I am because I'm not trained in boat.
You are not blinded by the light.
Thanks.
It rolled an 8. So this goose breaks free and starts flying away. And Vicaris is next as I move some geese around.
Cool. I'm gonna run up to this one and attempt to grab it. Finally.
When it tried to fly out of my threatened space, can I punch it?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Be funny if he knocks it out and it
Please
falls
hit
in the
this
water.
goose.
I need you to hit this goose.
Oh, to the left.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
I'm
Wait,
sorry,
did you add
that's
your
actually a
proficiency?
14. It's actually a 14 because I'm
Plus
Yeah,
bless?
Don't forget your butt.
Plus bless?
Plus bless?
You punch a goose!
How? What is their AC?
Yeah, what's the AC of these geese? Thank God we got guard geese, right?
Yeah.
1 damage.
Yeah, it still flies away, but you punched a goose! You punched a goose that was fleeing! That's badass!
Fuck this goose.
Yumi will clap for you.
Hey, come back here.
Okay, Vicaris, make your,
Athletics.
Yeah.
At advantage? Because they
Yep.
can't see? Little dumb bitches. Alright,
They're
More
geese!
curious how you're
God
through it.
damn it! Wait, plus my D4. 9.
You make it. You got it. They're all at disadvantage because they're in the dark or frightened. So like,
Okay. So, yeah, I can run upstairs now, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. How far can I get? Sorry.
It is.
It should be 10 feet to get to the
2.
goose and run up, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Then- right there. Right next to fucking. I swear to God, if they take my goose.
You know,
Also,
I'd like,
Carson's looking fucking rough, guys.
I'd also like to think I have crates all over the box and not just at one end of the ship.
I mean that makes sense, but this is funnier.
It is funnier.
Oh, I would like
Vicaris
to.
comes up looking haggard, scratched to hell, torn clothes, feathers everywhere.
Can I hand it off to Yumi, or is that an action?
I would
How about
say
this?
doing so would give this thing an opportunity to try to escape.
Okay, if I were to hold it out without letting it go and be like, Yumi, would that?
You could pass it off on her turn.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Krellick?
Yumi, do the dead ones count?
No! I said no
I eat the
killing.
dead one.
Wait, did you just kill that goose?
No, I found it like this.
Right, there's some dead geese found there. So, clean up on aisle 3.
No, there's... Hey, Yumi, no offense. There's about to be a lot of dead geese down there.
I agree.
I'll command
Just make
Rocco to
sure-
go grab me a goose.
Okay. I'm rolling d20s to see if he comes back with a random goose.
Okay.
There you go. Here's another goose.
Sick. I'll try to grab it and put it in a Yapanai's box.
All right, roll for it.
14.
Got it. You got it.
Heck yeah.
Yumi, we're doing so good over here.
That's. I'm not gonna steal their goose. So that's. Oh god, that would be very Krellic, wouldn't it? Though. Ooh.
There was no
Ooh.
rule that said you couldn't, technically.
Oh, I'm gonna steal that goose.
Dang it. All right, go for it. Make an
God damn it!
Makaris can't beat that.
There's no way I can beat that.
You know what? You made weird magic downstairs. I'm stealing your goose. I think I can. I don't know if I can put it in the box with that. That'd be my second attack, I guess, right?
Uh-huh.
Am I able to? Do I just have it, or can I
think
get
you'll
it in the
have
box?
it for now. Yeah.
No problem.
Yep. As a goose manages to wander out and oh no, a 19 to hit Zashel.
Did he touch me?
It's a goose is pretty big. I don't think it's. You rolled a natural 20. I don't think you did.
I mean, if he grappled, you could have tried to stop him and touch him.
It's true. If I went for Zashel, I mean Vicaris.
How dare you? How dare you? Well,
You called me a lore monger earlier, sir.
We're even.
I don't know how I should take that.
4 piercing damage, Zashel as a lone goose creeps up the stairs and uses the bonus action to disengage and fly away.
He's a rogue geese.
I made geese monsters, folks.
They're proficient in intelligence saving throws.
Did you say if you had your reaction, you'd stab it?
Punch. All I know is, if one of these geese is gonna survive, and it's like Quetzal, but these things are fucking murder machines. This is my familiar now.
Like an AC of 16.
1 hit point. I'm sorry, 2 hit points. Like, I don't know how many of these geese have, but I feel like in a fight, the geese is killing my snake.
Oh god.
I considered summoning him and sending him into the blindness or into the light because he's got blind sense. I could see where these geese are, but I figured they would peck him to death instantly.
Probably.
And then I spent money to resummon him.
I mean, you could sit him on your shoulder and walk in there, looking through his eyes.
It's true. But it's still...
Not good.
It's not good. Alright, fuck this. And Lucky puts a hand to the air and the clouds begin to swirl over and lower in the sky and the rain intensifies and there is loud thunder and lightning. And she says, Yumi, if I see another one of these geese, I'm killing it. And Zashel, it's your turn.
No, they've got to be able to understand me for suggestion to work, so I cannot just suggest.
I was actually looking at command, but you have to be able to see them.
I don't have connection, sadly, so. Oh well.
Could you command one of the geese that are flying away to come back?
Those are...
And
They have a...
So
Uh,
no.
it can eat. They have a fly speed of 60 feet. These
Oh,
geese
yeah.
are the geese that
God.
have left are gone.
They're gone. If they have bonus, if they're cunning action rogue geese, yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
Wants to just wander down there and thunderwave the entire lower deck because
No
that's what I rolled for my daily spells volume 1 spell today.
Hey, people already killed a bunch of them, so
Do it.
Dashel is
maybe some of them will save and live, and then it'll be easier to catch. For you.
Dashel sighs, looks and sees that they're still the geese have all either flown away, are floating dead in the water, or are in hand. So he's gonna wander back into the.
Hey guys, it's a light distortion field.
All right. You, the one goose not in the darkness. That's what 10, 20, and I will try to catch this goose.
It's in another room, but you can like check and grab it. Yeah.
Oh, I did not.
Yeah.
Fall there.
Okay, here we go.
Can I though? Can
It
I?
rolled a nat 1 for a 3.
Hooray!
You gotta.
Oh my god, they have better
Yay.
athletics than I do.
Damn,
They're murder goose. This is why we
That's it.
want guard goose.
that's my action. Please, goose, don't peck me again. Just, I put you in the crate. You don't have to deal with any of this. Let's just agree that this is the best for everybody.
Yumi's gonna go down to the grease-covered floor.
Great, make a dexterity saving throw. It definitely doesn't save against Yop's.
Yep, I'm just on the
DC.
ground. Where exactly am
Go
I?
as you fall down the stairs. Yep, right there.
Yep.
You could get up though as an action.
I think that's all my movement. I'm good.
Cool. A goose right next to you is gonna try to hit you for a 12.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Must be nice.
I feel your pain. I mean, not quite to the same extent, but I do feel your pain of a 12 AC.
Yup.
Yop, it's your turn.
Krellick, having seen Krellick grab the goose out of Vakaris' hands, how badly are we trying to beat the competition here?
We can't kill the geese, can we? So we kill them.
Oh my god!
That's against Vakaris.
This is a team building exercise.
Oh my god.
Well, Team Portal's about to win. I don't know what to tell you.
Roll damage because that's gonna hit.
Are you guys? I have 0 geese right now.
And Vakaris drops unconscious as
Wait.
Betty just attacks.
I'm sorry, he has mirror image.
Oh, you're right.
Ooh.
Roll a d20.
One
Wait,
second.
hold on. Is mirror image a concentration spell?
It is
Nope.
not. I checked
Nope.
that.
Okay, great. All right, yeah. Roll.
God, fuck. Wait, can I use inspiration on that? It's D20.
No.
Right? God damn. Well, the mirror images stay up.
There's 3. What is it? 4 Vakarises just dropped to the ground.
Yop rushes downstairs. And he's like,
Like doing he's on
oh my god, Sasha, I'm so glad I found you down here. Something's wrong with Vakaris. You need to go check on him quickly. And then slowly picks up a goose.
You piece of absolute shit.
I'm imagining Yumi has slipped down the stairs on the grease. She is like absolutely blind.
On the ground, covered
On
in
the
grease.
ground. All of a
Wait,
sudden, that
don't
light
you have
goes
to-
away. All of a sudden, that light goes away, and all of the geese just slowly turn their head to look at Yumi, who is on the ground.
Great.
Adam, don't you have to roll against your own grease?
Yes.
There were stairs on both sides, but I don't care. I rolled.
No, just the one. Just the one. It's
Okay.
over. Yes.
Oh, god damn it.
You can make an attack killer to grab a goose. You okay? All right, you've got this goose in your hands.
Can I get back up and drop it in a box, or hand it off to Kralik, or hand it off to his dog, or any of those things?
Let's see. How much movement have you taken up? You can actually get right back to where you were.
Perfect. Here you go, Kralik.
As she steps over my body.
And Yumi. It's fucking cold. Oh my god.
Turtle power.
Zashel, the goose in your hand flaps its wings and snaps out at you with a 19 to hit for 4 piercing. And I mean, the thing is that a lot of the geese that are in here are in other rooms, so that they are a little bit stuck until they are freed.
Goose, I thought we had an understanding that once you go in the box, all of this horror ends for you, and then you're fine. Just please stop. Please stop.
And then the goose in Yop's hands tries to make a break for it, so I need another strength check. Oh, it frees itself. It's gone.
Wow.
This is a good game. Vicaris,
Death save?
make a death saving throw.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait.
Frolic?
Wait. Plus a
Hmm?
d4.
Yeah.
Come on. 4 or 3. Ah,
Oh.
damn.
This is how you go out, dude.
This isn't Geese, this is Betty.
That was Betty. This is
Oh, man.
PvP.
The
Hold
metal
on.
bird just tackled into him with a flurry of the beating wings. Like, oh my.
I mean, it helps that,
God.
like, real me was holding a goose.
Here's the thing, though.
Murdered you.
Do you think that to me this counts as Betty's first kill since I've been tracking? He's not dead, but like, do you think that counts? Him being reduced to
No.
0?
That's,
You
I mean,
know?
that's the occultant's call.
To me, it feels like Betty earned a kill. I'm gonna put 1 Vicaris on her.
I'm really mad that I killed a goose downstairs, and that's not going to be counted. But Betty taking me out is.
Look, I don't make the rules.
When in fact you do make the rules.
A bolt of lightning from the heavens shoots down Krellick, like into your hand and kills the goose in your hand.
Oh, I didn't get my turn.
Did you not?
No.
Oh, you didn't. Sorry, I thought you were taken already. Your turn.
Now she can still probably do that based on the series of events that'll happen. I will command Rocco.
Bring me another goose. You're such a good boy. I love you so much.
if there are geese that are behind barriers, he attempts to keep trying to get them, but he can't open doors, right? So
Uh-huh.
if he's blocked, he just keeps attempting and never returns until he succeeds at that.
Well, what he does is he teleports around to catch geese.
Oh,
For all
cool.
you know, he is not catching the geese on the ship.
That's way better than I ever could have thought. So I'll command him to get a goose. I'll put the goose in my hand in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Count, and I'll look to Lucky and say,
Lucky, you think you could splash some water or something on his face? You know, that way he don't bleed everywhere.
There's no geese. Yop has a goose.
No, this goose is the one that your dog got.
Past tense.
Passed. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So there's no geese around me then. So I wait until a goose comes to me.
You got it's this guy up here.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Okay. Am I able to grab that one too?
Yeah, your dog brought it to you.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool. I don't know what I'm doing. Athletics checks against at 15.
17.
Okay. It's like bracing against it, and I shove harder to try to get it in there. That'll be a second attack, so 19.
Okay. 21.
This fucking goose.
That's my turn.
Brought you Rage Fang, you just don't know it.
And that's when that goose is cooked from the inside out by a lightning bolt.
See, I knew it would work out.
Yeah. All right, Zashel, your turn.
I will drag this goose upstairs as far as I am able to go.
All right, I think that gets you about right there-ish.
I'm gonna go other side if I can, only because I've already put a goose on this side.
Gotcha.
And that's my full 30 movement.
Mm-hmm. You can dash.
I will dash.
You're grappling something, so it's halved move, so you get 15 feet if you dash.
We'll go ahead and do that. I see Vicaris on the floor, and I will... Oh, geez. What in the world happened to Vicaris? And I will go ahead and drop 2 dice of Healing Light onto Vicaris as a bonus action. That should have been 2 dice. 9 hit points. Oh, crap, I moved.
I gotcha.
9 point healing.
Whew. Okay, Yumi, your turn.
I will try to roll over here and then stand up,
Okay.
and I will try to grab the goose next to me.
Okay.
Come on, goose.
Yeah, you got it.
And I will use my... I don't think I really have movement left, because boat. So I will stay here until next turn, yep. Hugging this goose.
You could action surge.
No, that feels like cheating, I'm saying.
That
What?
feels like
That-
cheating.
If I didn't have the light distortion field up, I would have cast haste on myself.
That feels like cheating. Yop. Like,
I just
Murdering?
attempted to murder Vicaris to get one extra goose.
We're fully cheating.
Yumi was below deck and on the ground the whole time. She saw nothing.
Yeah. Yop, it's your turn. Didn't expect PvP so like under these specific circumstances.
Oh, if you think it's done.
It's clear it's not. I can see that from here. Yop, your turn.
Well, look, I was gonna let it go, but
Leering over you is Betty Vicaris, who keeps flapping her wings. Any action for you, Adam?
Yeah, Yop's gonna hold an action.
Okay. I don't like that. Athletics check from.
I'm just gonna move Betty out of the way.
Okay. Athletics check from Zashel.
I believe that is an opportunity attack on my part.
Yeah. Disadvantage because you're prone, but yeah.
Ooh, she's also made of metal, so 22.
22 is gonna beat her AC, right?
7 lightning. Oh, god damn it.
All right. Betty takes 7 lightning damage.
That's me swiping at him when he swipes Betty.
Of course. Roll damage.
19 will hit.
Oh, it's plus your strength. Oh, you don't have a strength mod, do you?
Correct.
Yep. All right.
Oh, these claws, the first time seeing them out for me, I think.
Yeah, for everybody, I think.
That's the first time.
Zashel, the goose in your hands, tries to escape, but it cannot. And
Bad goose. Hey, what are you all doing up here? What is going on?
Just a little tomfoolery.
claws splayed. Vicaris, it's your turn.
So imagine Sasha giving me healing light, Betty running, me reaching up to shock her, and Yop scratching at me.
I know.
What an entire shit show. So anyways, I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points and get that bitch back up.
Oh my god.
Dooba-dooba-doo. Oh, oops, nope, sorry, I'm gonna move it a little bit. But right there. And then yeah, I'll stay right here.
Okay. Sean, are you there? Oh, nope. Okay, alright. We'll hope his power comes back on. That's a dead goose. Right, we got a lot of geese that don't have anything to do.
Oh wait, yep. Should have rolled. I'm sorry, I should have rolled a d20 for my mirror image.
When you first cast it? You already did.
No,
You
no,
took
no.
her when Yop hit him.
No, when I hit him
Yeah.
with the claw.
Oh, right.
Although, does this technically cast as casting a spell, and do I need to roll a d20 for it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh, wait,
roll
no,
the
it's-
same
no, wait,
mirror
you-
image hits?
Oh, there you are. Wait, hold on, sorry. This is with points, right? You do it with points?
Yeah, I did it with points.
Okay, so then no, unfortunately. Which sucks, we got that. Oh, we're gonna do it.
Yes!
Roll a d100.
Hell yeah.
Roll on the table.
Oh shoot, yeah. Remind me where that is.
In the macros tab at the very bottom.
Under which thing?
Should be wild. It says wild magic to search table.
I mean, like under journal or.
Oh,
compendium or-
it's at the very far right before settings.
Okay, cool. There it is. Roll. Did it work?
Yes, it did.
Yes! Then if I could. Oh, I also need to roll 2d4. Motherfucker. Winter is here.
Oh God! All right.
Also, I'd like to teleport away.
Yes, of course you would. The light reappears, and Vicaris, you feel a surge of power and energy directly from this light feeding into you and putting you somewhere else and making you someone else. And yeah, make sure you update your HP.
Oh, yep, thank you.
And let's see. I'm lucky do at this point. She's gonna take a step back and jump overboard. And then it's Zashel's turn.
Did I get to go?
Oh, nope, it's your turn. Sorry, I forgot I held you because you were gone.
I do all the same things. I tell Ralco to go get me a goose,
Mm-hmm.
see what happens.
Oh, cool. You got a goose.
Sick.
Does he see himself getting a goose, though?
Not
He does
necessarily.
not.
Yeah, but I feel a goose being handed to me.
You
because-
hear honking right next to you.
Yeah. Well, because its instructions are to bring me a goose, right? So like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's reasonable.
Yeah. I will attempt to get my goose. What would you like me to do for that?
I'll let you roll a flat athletics for that, rather than a
Um,
disadvantage like you would be in the dark.
Oh, okay, cool. 19.
All right, yeah, it's handed off.
Hell yeah, I dunked that goose.
Okay, cool.
I can't see anything, and it's bright. Okay. Okay, I'll just shout out.
Yo, what's happening? I can't see nothing. All I hear is gooses.
And that's my turn.
Okay. You deleted your last token, didn't you, Doug?
Yeah, I accidentally brought 2 out, so mine's right there.
No
In the middle.
problem. It just didn't keep your initiative, but we're good because
Whoops.
you're fine.
Something to remember for next battle.
Sarah, can I ask, did I feel if that goose was alive or dead?
That was very much an alive goose.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because I can't see.
It was honking.
Yes, yeah, it
That
was
could have been
screaming at you.
anyone. That could have been anyone.
All right, Zashel?
I will go as fast as I can to try to get this goose into the crate.
All right, cool.
This is really blinding. Somebody might want to turn this off.
I think that's the point, actually.
So that will take my dash because it's 20 feet to get to the.
It's 20 feet to get there, but you're also grappling something, so it's halved again.
Yeah, that's why I said it will take me to dash, right?
Well, you have half speed because you're not proficient in water vehicles.
Yeah. So
Yep.
my 60 feet of normal dash would when.
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to figure out how fast I'm going on a move at this point.
All good. You're good. We gotta get this over with.
Gotta put them all to sleep. It's fine.
Exactly what I'm gonna do. How many sleeping ducks can one carry?
Okay. Woo, Zashel got a point.
That has 2 points now.
I'm saying you got another one. Calm down.
I lost track of the Krellic yacht points. I've lost track of that.
I'm pretty sure we're at 6.
Yumi, your turn.
I will try to go across the grease with this goose.
All right, make a dexterity saving throw.
No, I
Nope.
fall.
Oh, God.
Okay. Oh, and that goose gets to try to escape now because it's its turn. Can you make a athletics check?
Yep.
Oh, you managed to maintain your grip.
I
And
fell on
then-
top of the goose. It couldn't escape.
There you go.
Poor goose.
Yop, it's your turn.
Can I hold onto the railing and work my way over to the stairs here and get downstairs?
Uh-huh.
Great, I'll do that and make my dex check against my own grease.
Love it. Just jump right over it.
I am going to attack the goose in Yumi's hands.
The one she's laying on top of. Cool.
He's laying on top of, absolutely.
Oh my god.
That hits.
It's gonna hit the goose, yeah.
Dead.
Dead goose.
Stop! You can't kill the goose! What?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I think Krellick and I are ahead.
They don't count if they're dead, but also you got
That's
blood
right.
all
They
over.
don't count if they're dead.
Supposed to
And
be.
can Betty get down up here?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, perfect. The murder squad is on the loose.
This is fucking unbelievable. Vicaris, it's your turn.
All right. So was I able to teleport downstairs last turn?
Yes, so you want to be in that
Okay.
same spot downstairs?
Sure. And then can I see any of these geese?
They're behind doors.
All right. So is this where the door's at?
It's right here. It mirrors the
Oh, cool.
above deck.
Then I'll open it, see them, and at third level, ooh, let me get that d20 out of the way. Okay, how funny would it have been?
Would have been very good.
And then I'm casting this at third level.
Okay. Is
is
that
that-
creatures you can see?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, so all but this one.
Okay, how much health do I have left?
Quite a bit. It's sorry, 42. 36. You have 36.
I'm
left.
asleep.
How much health does Betty have? Can she be put to sleep?
I don't think Betty can, but
I
Yumi
don't
sure
know.
can.
Can she? Only one way to find out.
Creatures.
My
Is
lowest
she a
highest.
creature?
No.
It depends on lowest health, but also Yumi is right there. Yumi is asleep now.
Wait, who has lower health? Yap or Yumi? Yumi.
Yumi for sure. Also, Yumi's been hit by Goose.
So Yumi then drops into the grease unconscious.
Can I choose not to force her asleep?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, then Yumi's not asleep.
Okay.
But I will say, Yumi, grab him.
You mean you kicked me awake? Okay. Yep.
No, like I just chose not to put you to sleep.
I don't think that's how that spell works, because I put
DM
Alex
rolled that I
got
could.
them killed. Okay, sure.
Either way, doesn't matter. Any.
All right.
Is that all you're doing with your turn, Vicaris?
I believe that's all I have. Yep.
Okay. Krellick?
Come on, Rocco, take us home.
Right. That's good.
Ooh, wait. Sorry, creatures within 20-foot point of which you choose within range, so I don't have to see them. So that other
Oh.
duck goose should be asleep as well.
Okay. And
Oh, and
then,
actually, I'm in Yumi's space, so I'm gonna move over to the side.
and then, Krellick, you are brought an unconscious goose.
I dunk that goose.
All right.
I assume it puts up no fight.
Nope. In fact,
Thank you.
you'd be concerned that it might be dead.
Mm. I put it up to my little ears on the side of my skull.
Make a medicine check.
You got it.
Would it have potentially grabbed a dead goose instead of a sleeping one because they were closer?
It has grabbed the dead goose, I believe.
Yeah,
So-
I've gotten dead gooses before.
Does he have a sleeping one or a dead one?
I have a sleeping one.
He does have a sleeping one. You hear a little fucking bird snores.
Was it 14? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't eat it then, and I put it in the box. That's my turn.
Okay, these geese are asleep. Lucky is in the ocean, fucking right off. And Zashel, it's your turn.
I can't see shit, so I am going to follow Lucky's lead, and I am just going to jump off the boat.
She gives you the hey kind of head tilt when you come over.
This is a nightmare.
Is this is my second day.
Oh, this is especially bad. This is especially bad. I'm pretty sure that the geese didn't get Vicaris, so I'm not 100% sure because man, there were a lot of bite marks on his face, but
Awesome.
this is yeah, this is a new level of dysfunction for us, I think.
I'm impressed. Yumi, it's your turn.
I guess I will grab the geese for Vicaris.
Okay.
How many can she grab?
Sleeping ones, 2.
Yes.
And
Swear to God,
will.
Yumi, if you don't action search to get up there.
See, there's the thing of this grease right here.
I will literally follow you and shock you.
I will try to
I'm
go
waiting
up.
to take the opportunity on Yumi.
Yeah, I'll try to go up the grease.
Okay.
An opportunity on the geese in her hand.
Yes.
You make it up.
No, they're asleep.
Yeah, the geese is sleeping.
Yeah, but would I get an opportunity attack against the sleeping
Oh.
geese?
Kill them so they don't count.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna let it go.
Okay, great, cool. It's well, unless Yumi's gonna do anything else on her turn.
Yeah, I guess I will action surge and put them in the box because Vicaris sounds really mad about that.
Great. All right. Yop is next.
Send Betty in here.
I am. Nope.
Nope.
Oh, wait. Did Betty cross within melee?
Nope.
Damn it!
Is she attacking to?
She's trying to murder this goose.
All right, a 16 is gonna hit then. And that's a dead goose. The pelican rips and tears and like jabs her beak into it and then just opens her mouth and the metal just tears this thing open in front of Vicaris. Vicaris?
I would like to.
Oh, sorry.
my turn?
Yep.
How's Vicaris looking?
Not good.
Yop will reach out and say, well, I'm sorry. Sometimes competition just gets the best of me.
Oh.
Right. No hard feelings.
You make sure to touch his clothes.
Oh, yes.
Is it my turn yet?
Yep, you done?
Yep.
Okay, Vicaris.
I would like to teleport here. These cages, are they made of wood or metal?
Wood.
That
Huh?
Sorry, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, doesn't it? Okay, then I
Nope.
guess it's metal cages.
Metal?
Yeah,
I would like to electrocute the cage.
of course.
19.
Okay, roll damage.
3.
All right, I'm gonna do. Hold on, I'm going to pull out all these geese and have them figure out how many dex saves I've got to make. Well, that one's dead.
And I'm gonna look at Krellick as I drop concentration on this and be like, dead geese don't count.
Three of them survive.
I think that means we won.
We're still in initiative order.
That's my turn.
Krellick.
I go into a rage. And I tackle him off the fucking boat.
What is wrong with you guys?
Okay. Well, I will attempt this athletics check.
Uh,
I have 25. To a 0.
Wait,
Curly-
I have a D4. Oh, a D4, sorry. 3. That's a 3.
It's a 3.
Krellick roars, his claws grab the top of the cage and throw himself over, and his body bowls into you, Vicaris, and you both go over.
Did he touch my skin?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah, make a charisma saving.
There is a bless 14.
That won't do it. Nope. 18.
Alright.
Okay, I don't think that's any different than what he did before. The character eats and drinks messily and noisily despite the player's effort that they don't.
I built the perfect enemy. Your power means nothing here.
Oh. And we're gonna drop initiative since that's the last turn in initiative.
In that case, I'm going to teleport back onto the boat.
As you see a bolt of lightning strike down, like at the mast of the ship, and does like no like mechanical damage, but like it lights up the sky as the clouds begin to thin and dissipate. And Lachlan, still kind of floating in the water, looks at Zashel and says, "Do you need a lift back up?"
Thank you.
And she pulls the water around the two of you and brings you back on deck.
I will furiously swim towards the boat and climb aboard.
She comes over. Lachlan comes over to the stern and pulls you up with a flood of water as well.
I just I stand there looking at Vicaris. Your forms all still kind of look like you, or are totally different?
No, it's basically just a color scheme change.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
I wanted to see if I don't know if I recognize you, right?
Yeah, you like the tattoos sort of change in pigment. It looks like he's maybe a little frost touched. His hair is like now soaking wet, but just lank and hanging in his face. It still very much is him, but there's a little bit of a difference.
Yeah. I walk up to him, put my big beaked face right in his, and kind of sniff and snort dripping water.
That was a brutal move. I didn't know you had it in you.
What is wrong with all of you?
I hold out a hand, a warrior's handshake.
I will. It's unfortunate that he's already cursed, but I will shake his hand.
Yumi's gonna yell below deck. Yup, you're gonna have to clean up everything you killed. We can't have the ship smelling like dead goose. Good luck, and she'll close the door on Yup.
Oh no! Lucky opens the door and brings a small tidal wave up over the ship and under and through it, and pulls everything, all of the loose bobs and bits and Yop and Betty and all the carcasses onto deck, and everything that is too light to weigh itself down is thrown overboard.
Oh, that is my favorite Bob.
Oh, that's literal ring in the ocean. Okay, sure.
Oh, I think it's
but
just us feeding the sharks.
don't think some of those stuff was edible, and Yumi will look over the chip.
All right. And we went an hour over, folks.
Yumi, I think that was a resounding success.
Ollie feel
No!
much
You guys
closer
I think
to
it was a
just
lot
about.
of fun, but I think next time we should try and come up with something that actually encourages us to work together.
Sarah, I would
Look,
like to know how many Toby and Mike are caught.
Just on principle, I think they're the winners.
Exactly. They're the only one that played well. They learned.
Hey, what?
Zashel played very nice.
Yes, Dasha played very nicely. I didn't do anything
To
either.
be fair, he quit, so.
He got 2 and he's like, I did a good job.
Quit once you all started murdering each other, and I could have let you die. So maybe you should